Good morning, John. How's it going?
It is good. It's good. We are here in sunny Denmark. We're like, it's supposed to be like 3 weeks. 3 weeks after the games, I think. 3 or 4 weeks, something like that.
4.
4 weeks. Okay, so we're 4 weeks post games, and it's the first competition we've come to after the games. I suppose starting the off season. It's a team competition, same-sex pairs, and it's the Butchers Classic here in Denmark. We have Kristof on a team with Andrea. We have Julie and Solveig together, and we also have Erica and Ella competing on a team. So we've come down this weekend to show support. So the first one is, it's going to be very tight because they're short sprints. So in essence, you're going to have to execute in terms of the first event is basically a prowler push. You then have a 66 meter lunge and 66 meter handstand walk. So the seconds will make the difference in that. And then the second piece is a long endurance piece, which is in essence there's a 60-minute AMRAP of run row and partners both working at the same time. And in that one, it is going to come down to your capacity on the machines.
Do you think we'll see very widespread in the scores, or how do you think it'll play out?
So what we usually see in these off-season competitions is that you have a bit of a gap. So you have a jump in level. So then maybe the 5 top teams will separate themselves, maybe even 3 top teams, something like that, and then you have steps down. So it's a competition like the games, you have a lot of depth, so there's more of a slope, whereas in these competitions you have steps. And actually it can make it harder for teams because there aren't people to come in between. So if you have a bad event, it can really cost you because there aren't enough people to start coming in between all the time.
Filled with anticipation to start. But we are chill, we're here to have fun. Yeah, really. So it's gonna be a good time. The most badass team with my pineapple.
Do you have any strategy going in this workout?
Just run fast. No strategy, yeah. It would be fun to walk long distance on our hands. You normally don't practice it a lot, but you just have to maybe save a little bit for the last part. But it's fast and fun.
Yeah, fast and fun.
Yeah.
Long time no see, team. How's it going?
It's going great.
Are you excited to be back on a floor?
Yeah, competition.
When was the last time you were on a real comp floor?
I've only done 1 competition live.
So you've done 2 opens and 1 competition
Yeah.
live. It's a pretty good track record.
Yeah.
Especially given how far you went.
So you'll be fine.
Would you like this workout? Yeah?
It's a good start workout.
What do you think is going to hurt the most?
I think the lunges.
Yeah?
Yeah, with the warm.
I feel like it's a full lactic acid blow.
Yeah, it is, and you can't get rid of it because it's so short amount of rest between.
You are now a coach.
Water girl. Went through full rain to get those bottles of water for my athlete.
How does it feel to be on the other side of the floor?
It's interesting. I'm quite relaxed because I don't even know all the workouts, so I'm probably the worst coach ever. But it's strange. I'm gonna be very stressed when Kristof's gonna compete.
Come on, dude, let's walk it back, yeah? Come on, you got this.
Hard? Hard?
I'm fucking tired. Legs were definitely blown up after the sled push. And the worm itself was so heavy. Lunges have been terrible. What's up, bro?
Did you eat a sled for breakfast, or?
Dude, honestly, I don't practice it too much. I hold on and I pushed it. I have no idea how we did in that event. I was not looking left, not looking right, just straight down the middle. It was fun.
The coach?
He did an amazing job. He listened all my advices. Just go hard, win everything. Hey.
A few moments later.
3, 2, 1. Keep it up, keep it
How do you feel? Not great.
It was tough. We lost the second place in the last change. A little bit my fault.
Do you think it was going to be this bad?
Yes. But I just thought I would be able to push a little bit more in the last round. But my legs just wouldn't. So, tomorrow's a new day.
Subito da subito. Puoi lasciarti
Feeling good?
una birra di fianco all'uscita del tunnel.
No, 1 meter.
How much did you hurt on that last one?
Disgusting. I asked Ella to carry me out, but she wanted to do it. Casper, I don't know where Casper is.
He's right there. He's waiting for you with food.
He has to carry me home.
Yeah.
Dead.
How do you feel on the workout? Good?
Yeah, it was hard. I feel bad I didn't make it to change, like to take
The last pulls?
so we both got a little sprint. She did it.
Do you think it was going to hurt this much? Like on paper, does it look this bad?
Not really. I feel like we pushed a bit, like the pace a bit harder than
Yeah.
we thought maybe.
This is like a workout. It's what you make it to. So if you push hard, it will be really hard.
Great work, ladies. Nothing like an Erica finish, though.
I was missing Casper to carry out.
You were waiting for him. 20 minutes, she was waiting for you.
At 25 we have Team Vanilla and Chocolate.
Okay, cool.
So many teams. And 26 we have, I'm surprised.
How do you feel like your athletes did?
Really good. Like, I think especially in these events that are...
Meet you up?
They're in essence quite special. They're not your typical CrossFit events. So there were 3 in the morning, and Kristof and Andrea obviously came off really well, finishing those 3 events in the first place. And then they had the 60-minute row and run, which it is typically, there's obviously always an athlete that favours a longer piece. So for Kristof, it's typically a good workout. So I think he was looking forward to that. And our 2 female teams did exceedingly well as well, coming in 2nd and 3rd on this one by 1 meter over 60 minutes, which by itself is impressive.
I feel like the wall science programs and like combinations paying off.
Exactly. We like our long workouts, our long stuff, and so it's nice to see it paying off. Like majority of CrossFit athletes tend to shy away from the longer end of training. And so when it shows up in competition at this kind of an hour length, it does pay off to be used to training in that time frame.
Corn.
No, it's like a type of nut that you just toast. It goes in a salad.
Oh, it's the pine nuts.
Yeah.
How was your day?
It was good.
Yeah?
I mean, it was fun actually. Not so much the 60-minute rowing, but it was. It was good. I think we did pretty well.
Are you excited for tomorrow to have some proper CrossFit in there?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's gonna be fun to do some synchro stuff and some CrossFit movements instead. And we're gonna swim on Sunday, so I'm excited for that.
You like to lift big weights. Are you gonna lift big weights tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to lift some big weights tomorrow.
Are you gonna snatch or are you gonna clean and jerk?
I'm gonna snatch.
I was expecting that.
Yeah.
Day 2, here we are.
We are here, sunny Denmark. Gabricia's making sure that social media is still working. So we're going to day 2. It's going to be, we've got 3 events today. The first 2 are in essence kind of quote unquote CrossFit events, and then they finish with a max lift. They're going to be super quick succession, so they happen like maximum 90 minutes between events, so it's going to be really tight turnarounds. So there's not going to be much time to rest, recover, chill. They're basically going to be going, warming up, out, and then that will follow through for the 3 events. And we'll probably see the leaderboard mix up a little bit today, because yesterday was in essence like a lot about individual work. Today you have to do the synchronized movements, and there's the worm in there as well, which will add a different dynamic.
Cool. How do you think your athletes did yesterday? Like obviously the leaderboard, we have Kristof's team first, Progrm Swedes second,
and then Vanilla Thunder, which is Julian Solveig, are in 4th. So it was really good, like really good start and finish to the day. So everyone was super happy, nice energy, and so it was a really good finish. And I'm excited to see how they all do today.
Like they went into a bar to drink a coffee.
Is the body feeling, Kristof?
Fresh. No, not trash. Fresh.
Fresh.
With the F.
Fresh as a daisy.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm fine.
How's your body feeling?
Quite sore in the
Fresh.
Fresh.
trash. Now fresh. Like feeling a little bit my hamstring and glutes from the lunges, but it will be fine. We'll do some like front squat today, so nothing so hard.
What event are you excited the most for, Kristof?
Snatch, clean and jerk.
Why am I not surprised?
Exactly. The rest.
So what I would do is, first set up behind, go, go. Because then you're going touch and go, so you don't need to rest on the floor, and you'll both be at a similar time. So just practice that now.
We just like.
And then go.
Just like. It's the exactly same thing we always did.
In order to be a program coach, you must wear glasses.
This is the first time they're using worm together.
Swap around,
Yes.
good in front, try go back.
And so you're giving them the keys to the worm.
I try efficient tips in the warm-up area, but yeah, I think it's one of the big things with these type of team competitions, that these girls haven't practiced much with the worm, with the teamwork. So it is the biggest factor in how they perform. This is where the teams who maybe don't have the best athletes but train together will have the big advantage.
The Progrm Swedes.
Well done, lads. Good job, good job.
Oh. What a finish. How was it?
We stuck to a game plan. We needed a comeback. Everything is tight, so we're just gonna push for it now. Big lifts coming up. Tune in.
You know you passed like quite some people in the last front squats because you guys went fast.
That was really cool. We speeded up. That was.
And you guys didn't get any no reps, or very little.
No,
not at all.
Not one. That was very good.
Now it's time to move some weight, man.
Yeah. 77.5 for Team Norway, 7.5 for Vanilla Thunder, 95 for Serena from Team North. The heaviest clean and jerk so far, 102. 102.5 for Team Norway, 95 for Team.
Was that a PB?
I have 95 in clean and jerk, so I hit a PB again.
Nice.
It felt easy, so I'm happy.
Both successful leg, 150 both. Boom, heavy shit going up.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Thank you. We won. I was not.
I knew they're gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Like when it's really sharp, you get like shape.
Just keep it close and all the way.
Yeah.
It's not nice. Yeah.
Guys, you want to give me a debrief of the day?
Started rusty, got a little fired up, and then closed up with a big bang.
We did great in the lifting workout. Like the first one with the rope climbs, we just like have like a couple of no reps, and that was like didn't went smooth as like we were thinking, and then we just like did fine on the front squat, and just like we were hiding some fireworks for the last one.
You made up a lot of ground those last like 12 front squats.
Huh?
Like you passed like 2 people.
Yeah, on the last 12.
He pushed me because we had like a solid strategy, like just smooth throughout, and then Andra was like, once we finished we sped up the burpees a little bit, the chest to bars maybe, and it was like go go go, and I got there, we just cleaned the bar, and then he was actually yelling at me 2 or 3 times during the front squats, like let's go. But there was like
I was just like on his back, so I just like have a like bigger view on the other teams, and I just like so we were coming all to the bar with other 2 teams together, but I know that we can just like go faster because we catch up on the last 12 squat with 2 teams, and we just like we passed them on the last 12, so it was kind of fun.
It was a painful event.
Day 3, here we are.
We're in a Tesla on the way to the venue. So 3 events today, and there's a cut before the final. Before we go, we actually started with a swim event this morning. So Julie is an ex-national swimmer, so it'll be a very good event for her, and Solveig's comfortable in the water, so it'll give them a nice start for this workout. And Kristof is a very good swimmer, and then Andrea used to play water polo, so it should be a nice event for our teams, and both Ella and Eric have been working on swimming a lot and are more comfortable, so it should be a nice first workout today. Then we go into the second to last event, where they have 60 synchro bar muscle ups, which is the main factor. It's coupled with double unders and deadlifts, but the 60 synchro bar muscle ups for both males and females is probably going to be the biggest factor in that workout, especially this far into the competition. I'm excited to see how they do. You know, it's a bit more of a CrossFit workout. We haven't seen really pure gymnastics. It's all been coupled, so this is a bit more towards the gymnastic bias. We still have the deadlift in there, which still gives a heavy stimulus, so it will slow kind of just the gymnastic ninjas down. And then we go into the final, which is synchro toes to bar, and one partner's doing overhead squats, the other partner has to be holding a D-ball. So really the main synchro work there is the toes to bar, and then they can kind of decide how they divide the reps through.
Awesome. And yesterday, overall good day?
Yeah, it was a really good day. So all three teams that we have here are all in podium positions. We have Kristof and Andrea in second, I believe Progrm Swedes in second, and then Julie and Solveig in third. So this will be a good day. You know, Julie and Solveig are gonna jump a lot on this next event, and it's gonna make it a exciting race to the end. So energy's high. Competition's been really well organised. They've not been super long days, which is nice, and it's kind of good catching up with people that I've not seen in a few years because of COVID. And Josie's been on the content kitchen.
Time.
Okay.
Sorry.
You look fucking nasty.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, it was hard, but it was like afterwards it's fun, but it was hard. Why? Like the thrusters are pretty hard, and then you have to just go on the burpees, and we were chasing these, or like we were ahead of the team besides us, and then they got us on the last like burpees.
Is this an example where like the team experience comes into play?
Yeah, I think so. We tried switching on the worm because being in the front of the worm is hard, and we tried switching, and then we just got a no rest. So we had to go back to me being in the front.
But you like being in front of the worm?
it just went better like that, but it's like it's harder on the legs to be in the front for 21, 15, 9, to not be able to change.
How did that go, Kristof?
I can text.
How did that go?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'll text
It was good.
Because with Frederica, she's
Sun was good.
gluten-free,
They pushed the
and she's
burpees.
like, she's gonna get
The only
sick.
thing is the two teams that we needed to stay ahead, they finished just in front of us, yeah? So that's bittersweet. But there's 2 more opportunities to move up the leader. There's 2 more opportunities to move up the leaderboard, so that's good. So we'll push on the... Next one is a lot of more muscle ups, heavy deadlifts, which is good for us. That doesn't mean it's not good for the other teams. And then the overhead squat one is going to be a lot of squats.
How do you think your legs are going to feel tomorrow?
Yeah, not great. They are not feeling great, but it is what it is. I'm used to the volume, so it doesn't bother me. It's just a little sore.
How did you feel on the swim?
Yeah, it's hard. It's always hard when you have to push the swim, so it is what it is.
So you have like 2 points or 3 points to the other team.
Yeah, I think so.
How are the nerves going?
They're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're still confident you'll make top 3?
I don't really look at the leaderboards.
Okay.
We're just trying to do our thing and have fun.
How do girls do?
Very well. So there's one more workout to go, and Julian Solveig, the first place, will come down to the last workouts, and then Ella and Erica are going to have to fight for the 3rd place. So they're all fighting for podium, which is very nice. And also the guys from 2nd to 5th now, it's like 4 or 5 points separate. So again, it's going to be a podium fight between the guys. So it's going to be an exciting finish to the competition.
You went hard on that one, didn't you?
I went as hard as I could.
And you?
I went semi-hard.
So you're gonna go hard on the next one?
Yeah, of course.
So you say the one who wins the next one wins, in theory?
In theory, the one who wins next wins, between them and Norway.
The next rep felt great, and then the next rep I was like doing a chest to bar pull up and like scrambling over. You had no idea.
Feeling so bad. Just like one muscle up, you just like ended up really like full extended, and the other one just like keeping pull-ups. Just that.
How is this gonna feel?
You just like, oh fuck.
Close race.
Yeah, it was exciting. It's going to be an exciting final for the guys as well.
How are your legs?
They're fresher than my arms.
Yeah?
Arms are like
There's a time to send it, it's now.
6 minutes to send it.
You got $7,000 to win.
Don't say that.
Hi, good morning. Good morning after the comp. How are you feeling?
I feel good. Maybe a little tired.
How was the last day?
It was a good day. So we had three events, and points wise, it was super close going into the final. So that always makes the competition exciting. We had Julian Solveig end up taking 2nd, which is great. Ella and Erica just missed out on 3rd by a couple of points, and same with Kristof and Andrea. So it was. We managed to get one team on the podium, which is great, and then 2 teams were super close, but unfortunately didn't make the podium this time.
What's your overall thoughts on the comp? Like, how did each team individually do, and how do you think they can improve moving forward?
So, our biggest weakness is the fact that the teams basically haven't trained together, and you can tell that just. When you're training with an athlete, especially things like the worm, which is very common, or synchro movements, you get to know the pace, when to pick up, where the other athlete's going to go, and so those things for doing well at a team competition are just needed. So if the athletes wanted to do more team stuff, that is definitely the biggest factor, is that they have to be together more. you know, the whole intention of this weekend was just to come and have a fun weekend. You know, it wasn't like with this format. You know, it's very unusual to have like a same-sex pairs team as a competition, so you never really know how it's going to go. So all in all, you know, I think we really did achieve the objective of just coming out, having a good time, and it was nice to see the athletes competing again. You know, we've had like, obviously with Jacqueline and Gabby at the games, we had like a bit of a taster as well, but for the other athletes, they hadn't done a live competition in, you know, some of them probably 2 years or so because of COVID.
Did you know this was Erica's second live comp?
Yeah, which is crazy, no? She's pretty lucky. She like you say. So it was Norway, I think, February 2020. So just before lockdown, probably is when Erica last competed.
Awesome. And yeah, moving forward, what's the plans for the upcoming weeks?
So we go into our off-season training now, and we have some off-season competitions. Like Gary, for example, is going to go Road Dubai. There's quite a few athletes who are looking at Madrid because easier access in Europe. And there's a few other couple competitions that we may have some athletes doing, like Mayhem in the Desert. Then there is Filthy 150, where they're trying to introduce a new concept this year, so that could be an exciting competition to kind of, again, something a bit different, and where we can travel as a team to get there.
Awesome. Well, it was a great weekend.
Yeah, thank you for covering it.
No problem. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Perfect.